Ever since Mount Qomolangma was first identified as the world's highest mountain, it has captured the international imagination. And the idea of reaching the 8,844-meter summit was viewed as the ultimate mountaineering feat.
For hundreds of years, those with a keen sense of adventure have dreamt of conquering the summit of the world's highest peak. Some have been successful, but many more have not. In 1953, Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay became the first known climbers to reach the summit of Mount Qomolangma. The two were part of a British team led by John Hunt. They had made a difficult climb from the southeast through Nepalese territory.
Tenzing and I always agreed. We had done it once, we had done it first, we had proved that it was possible to do it, because all the physiologists had warned us that it might not be possible, that we might reach the summit even with oxygen and collapse and die.
The success of Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay led to many new attempts on the mountain, but the mountaineers were faced with great challenges. About 1 in 5 of those who stood on the mountaintop have not survived the trip back down. Many others died before reaching the summit. They battled freezing temperatures and winds of up to 160 kilometers per hour. And the paths were dangerous. All the mountaineers risked developing serious illness due to lack of oxygen, and all for the chance to reach the top of the world. Over the past century, more than 1,500 people have successfully reached the peak, though more than 200 valiant souls have died in snowstorms. In 2003, an unprecedented scramble for the top marked the 50th anniversary of the first conquest of Qomolangma. Over 60 teams from around the world made a push for the summit. 2 Chinese teams reached the summit along the difficult northern route from Tibet, and the event was captured live on CCTV. And this year, with the 2008 Beijing Olympics drawing near, Mount Qomolangma will welcome more guests. Mark Dreyer, CCTV.
Continuing our look on Mount Qomolangma, for the world's highest peak, was formerly known as Mount Everest. It is still one of the most inspiring sights on planet Earth. Standing on the top of the world, it poses a heavenly welcome for its climbers. But to get there, they have to overcome extraordinary challenge of snow, wind, and most importantly, extreme cold.
This is the prize, and every year more and more climbers risk their lives to gain it. For climbers, conquering the world's highest peak is a supreme honor.
It's the biggie! And we're going up it.
It's not just the height, it's also the snow, wind and harsh weather. At no time of the year does the temperature on Qomolangma rise above freezing. In January, the coldest month, summit temperatures can drop to as low as -60 degrees Celsius. Even in July, the warmest month, the average still hit -19 degrees. The mountain is off limits for half of the year. Between June and September is monsoon season. Wind and precipitation blow in from the Indian Ocean, bringing masses of clouds and violent snowstorms. And deadly winter falls from November to February. The southwest flowing jet stream from the north carries winds of hurricane force that can reach more than 285 kilometers an hour. Climbing seasons are only relatively safer. Strong winds may arise suddenly, and when such storms develop, sand and small stones can swirl around, as well as pounding snow and ice. Precipitation falls mostly during the monsoon season, and winter storms occur between that and March. Unexpected storms, however, can drop up to 3 meters of snow on climbers and hikers. Mark Dreyer, CC.
Bad weather can be deadly to mountaineers, and very good and protective equipment for mountaineering can actually save the climber's life in a hostile environment like the Mount Everest. Let's take a look.
Climbing boots, crampons, and sunglasses are the most important equipment for mountaineering. Climbing boots are designed for snow-capped mountains. The soles are made from super durable rubber. The insteps are made from resin or leather. Crampons are fixed on the climbing boots to prevent slipping. The steel teeth can help mountaineers climb icy slopes. Sunglasses protect climbers' eyes from being damaged by powerful ultraviolet rays at high altitudes. Equipment to keep warm is also very important. Down jackets are made with materials which are thin, waterproof, and easy to ventilate. High-altitude sleeping bags are filled with at least 1.5 kilograms of down for extra warmth. On mountains where it's very cold, high-altitude tents are essential. The waterproof double sheets are easy to ventilate. The poles are strong enough to stay up in gale force winds. On high mountains where foul weather is always threatening the lives of mountaineers, a complete set of equipment is very necessary for climbers.